สวัสดีครับ Greeting from Bangkok Kasit Piromya towards during the last day of the month of September, and now we have about 3 months left before we celebrate the end of the year and the welcoming of the new year. Much has been happening for the past 9 months of the year 2025, and what has been happening has very much to do with the behavior of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, and to remind us all that the United States is the most powerful country on earth today and for maybe a couple of decades to come. The United States could have proceeded on the roads or the avenue of the world at large as a respectable and very powerful entity, and to be in the position to do many positive things for the world, because the United States have so much resources to share with the international community at large. The United States can be the very kind uncle next door. It has been doing so with its development assistance, even the program that sent young Americans abroad, the American Field Service, to help ordinary villagers around the world to try to have a better living. Massive American foreign direct investment in so many countries all over the world. The immense market of the United States that has been welcoming all the export products forthcoming from least developed countries, developing countries, emerging economies, and developed countries, and so on. The United States has been the center of the world and can continue to be so in a very positive manner. But lo and behold, under the leadership of President Donald Trump, the United States somehow has not been acting as a country with magnanimity, with kindness and compassion. But President Donald Trump has been very demanding, very combative, and very coercive. He antagonized not only enemies, but he also antagonized all the friends around the world, allies, partners, with his notion of America must come first and the world must listen and act accordingly. What America wants under President Donald Trump's leadership, the world must comply, the world must succumb. Success could come according to plan in a short-term basis. Every world leader was in a very panic mood, trying to accommodate the wishes of President Donald Trump, to act quickly, to comply, to accommodate quickly. But after a while, world leaders started to settle down a bit, reflect, contemplate, and think about alternative ways to survive with less dependent on the United States magnanimity, command and control. And in short, every country more or less around the world is looking up towards Beijing. All roads are now leading to Beijing, the capital city of the Chinese Republic. And without much of the efforts, China has become the hope of the international community. China looks good, becoming more respected, becoming more the hope of the international community. Not out of its own volition as such, or its ability to do so, but definitely by and with the aid of President Donald Trump of the United States. The theatrical behavior, the aggressive outburst of President Donald Trump has made everyone started to turn away, to find alternative ways to exist on this earth, to survive, to seek more friends, new friends. And a lot, or most of them, is coming to China to expand the trade, investment, development, cooperation, scientific research and development. And in that sense, I could say for certain that President Donald Trump of the United States of America has rendered assistance to the greatness of China by his own negative behavior. It has therefore brought immense benefits to the name, to the stature, to the wealth of China, thanks to the evil behavior of President Donald Trump. And I hope that President Donald Trump will be a bit more conscious, take stock of his own behavior. But more important than that, I hope that the political leaderships, academic leadership, media, and business leadership of the United States would have the guts and the determination and the courage to take up the whole issue with President Donald Trump. That the United States under his leadership cannot go on like this, dealing with the world in a very negative manner. It's time for the United States to take stock, modify its position. It will not only be good for the American society, it will be very beneficial to the world at large. And the world would be able to live with both China and the United States, the two superpowers of the world. And the world will be much in peace and in harmony, and common prosperity will become more of a reality, but not a dream. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ